All right, so I touched on Markelle a little bit, and I want to really go in depth a little bit now, Pich, because I have been seeing. Let me just get in this camera.
This would be the moment where he would grab spectacles.
Let me get in my camera right here. Let me look at you, world, and all my Magic fans. I'm not really talking to you right now. I'm talking to the rest of the NBA. All right, you out there, Lakers fans especially. Stop it. All right, stop. Just stop it. Don't even think it.
Stab it.
Don't even tweet it. Don't make a YouTube video like As It Stands Lakers did about how the Lakers are going to trade Russell Westbrook for Markelle Fultz, Terrence Ross, and some other pieces. Just stop. We're not having it. All right? As It Stands Lakers put out a video. I actually thought the video was pretty good. Pich, you might want to check it out. Makes some good points. Doesn't go too hyperbolic. Doesn't exaggerate it too much. But still includes Markelle Fultz in a trade for Russell Westbrook.
Keep your own trash in your own yard.
Yeah, we don't want that crazy contract. People don't understand how on the cusp of winning we are. They still think we're this dejected franchise that's going to be, in the lottery again next year, in the top 5 picks for next year. That's not us, ladies and gentlemen. We are a team about to make a leap, sniffing that play-in, getting into the playoffs, getting 35-plus wins this year, Pete.
I get why everybody takes this stance. This is a star-driven league, a superstar-driven league. If you want to win the NBA Finals, 1 star is not good enough anymore. 2 is decent, but you kind of need to have a big 3, right? Like the Celtics started that whole trend of we got to get a big 3 to really kind of like go around. And when most people look at our roster, they don't see 1 proven, even if they count Paulo.
Okay.
So they think, they got to get another superstar. They have to get someone who's
they got to lose again.
Go get Harden or go get Westbrook, or you have to get Durant. You need a guy. And it's like, no, sometimes guys develop and become. Like Donovan Mitchell developed. Some guys develop and become, and that's what no one is really ever ready for, unless you're a fan of that team and you follow them. So I kind of get everyone's take, but this is just Laker fans desperate to try to make a move and change something on their team because they really didn't change anything. And they're just grasping at straws, looking for pieces that they could use. And they would be better off with Ross and Fultz than Westbrook. Yeah. And they know that. And they'd probably get some other things too, is what they think. But I think our front office is way too smart than to try to bring a personality. Russell Westbrook's a great player. I'm not really trying to, I referred to him as trash earlier, mostly just to make a point. But I think he's a good player. But I don't know about his mindset mixing in with our young team. I don't want it.
We'd probably buy him out if that were ever to happen. But it's not happening, Pich.
No. Why would we give away players for nothing?
We're not putting that into the atmosphere. And more for the Markelle Fultz propaganda, ladies and gentlemen. This man, talking about getting some scoring punch, he was only assisted on 19% of his shots, Pich. That is very low for the league, and it just shows how much of a creator he is. He's known as a passer, and he is that, but in his, season right before the injury, where he went down early in that season, and then when he came back, he is able to create and get to his kill spots, or elbow jumpers, with ease, and shoots very well on those.
Yep.
His bread and butter is getting to the hoop. He finished on 72% of his shots at the rim. That's in the top 2% in the league. So that's top tier for his position. He assisted on 45% of his teammates' made buckets. That's top 1%, Pich. There's only one other player that is assisted on as many of his teammates' made buckets. That player is Luka Doncic. He's pretty good last time I checked. All right, so he's contributing when he's on the floor to nearly a third of the scoring, either himself or assisted. I mean, this is what we're talking about when Magic fans are getting excited about this next year and what nobody really understands.
Sure.
Markelle Fultz has already made a jump. He made a jump in the year that he got injured. You could see it in that first, dozen games that he played before he went down. And that injury was so painful to me and probably to you out there because we saw the jump that he had made. We saw him playing like an all-star. I was telling everyone, Markelle Fultz is going to be an all-star this year after those first 12 games. He's made the jump. He's a new player. People calling him bust. You need to get the hell out of here. Yep. He hasn't barely played. He's been injured. He's going to surprise people. He's going to turn heads. Yeah. Most improved player could be an all-star.
Agreed. I think a lot of people look over here. They're starting to look at the young pieces. They're looking at the old guys that were injured, their pieces. We're going to pick up the pieces and build a Lego house.
Oh, beautiful full circle, Pich. Beautiful full circle. I love it.